Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. Today, we are in the day 4 of the advanced class, Mind to Meditation. So we will be talking again about the Muladhara Chakra. We'll recap and proceed with the program. So today, we'll be having two talks, one on the Mother Earth, both on Mother Earth. One is on the materialism versus generosity, and the second talk will be on the preservation of Mother Earth. So we will also be talking about all the other subtle system, about the Muladhara Chakra, the qualities of the Muladhara Chakra, as well as the benefits of how we can gain from having a strong Muladhara Chakra, and how we can clear to have optimum health. All right. Today with me is Miss Anu. She'll be assisting in the co-hosting with me. So we will begin the class with music and meditation as well. So let's start the session today with the subtle system. We'll just recap. I hope all of you had done your homework by foot soaking so that you can absorb better about the you can absorb when Sri Mataji's speeches are on, you can absorb better vibrations, you can enjoy better vibrations. So let's see what we can, today we are going to talk about the first energy center, which is a very, very important chakra, because it's the foundation that we have, like any house that we build, as we mentioned earlier in our previous class. It is very important to have the foundation strong, and so that we can gain maximum from this strong Muladhara Chakra. So if you look at the subtle system in the slide that we are showing now, it is located below the sacrum bone, the first, at the pelvic plexus. So this is where your Muladhara Chakra is, and it is associated with the Mother Earth. So that's why we will be talking a lot about Mother Earth today, the element that is associated with the Muladhara Chakra. All right, you can also see the back of the spine here, where the location of the pelvic plexus. And in the hands, it is at the base of your palm, and on the feet, it's in the heels. So you can look at this picture, and hopefully you remember, as what we said, we'll ask you a little bit of questions towards the end of the session. So please pay attention and try to absorb whatever information that is being displayed on the screen. Okay, now look at the physiological functions that it has. This Muladhara Chakra takes care of certain organs in our body, especially the excretory organ, in the reproductive organ. If you have Muladhara is strong, your memory will be good, because it is also located at the back of the agya here. So it is the optic globe, so you can also have it there, and you also have emotional and mental equilibrium. All right, so if you have your Muladhara strong, and if you do your clearing and all that, your health improves. All your whatever diseases that we may have accumulated over the years, it all can be slowly improved. And towards, if you keep on meditating on this and keeping with the clearance and all that, definitely your health will improve tremendously. All right, so it's very, very easy. Just all you have to do is to do your meditation and do your clearing techniques, so that you improve with your subtle system.
Mahesh,
yes,
if I could just let you know, someone's commented on the chat group that your volume might be a little low. Could you perhaps increase your volume?
But it's maximum here. It's maximum actually. So let's see. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, that was really good. Yep.
Okay.
You could raise your voice a little.
All right. So yeah. So you get maximum benefit from having a strong Muladhara Chakra. So can we go on to the next slide, please? So what are the qualities that we mentioned earlier that by having a strong Muladhara chakra, you have the basic qualities that is here is the innocence. It's like a child. You have the innocence, the purity within you. If you have the purity within you, your innocence, the qualities of innocence, wisdom, joy, complete surrender. There are many qualities that we have mentioned earlier. All these will get manifested. All right, you imbibe, and then later on you manifest these qualities within yourself, because it becomes pure and purer, as you meditate more and more. So these are some of the qualities that you will imbibe. So what are the causes and problems that cause the imbalance here is, okay, if the problems are like if you have diarrhea, indigestion, unstable attention, lack of wisdom, these are some of the problems that is faced by this Muladhara chakra. If you have problems, these are the things that disturbs us. Now, this is also due to the imbalances like austerity, unusual behavior, impure knowledge. All these can cause all the imbalances within our subtle system. Now she can hear better. So this is the earth element that we are talking about. This is in Australia, the Uluru. So this is a beautiful, place in Australia. This is the earth element that we can see this beautiful picture. We'll be talking more of this in our, towards later after listening to Srimataji's lecture. Nothing like listening to our founder's speech. So how to improve your system here, your subtle system in the Muladhara chakra? The best thing is to sit on the ground. Why ground? Because the earth element is associated with the Muladhara chakra. So sitting on the ground, it gives you tremendous help. It helps to purify our chakra very easily. You can just have to place both your hands on Mother Earth and you get maximum benefit. If you can sit every day on Mother Earth, it's beautiful experience. We are talking through experience, so we'd like to share that experience with all of you as well. So these are the imbalances through the earth element. You can get it removed, whatever impurities that we have accumulated for the day, because Sage Yoga meditation is about day-to-day living. So we only focus on the day-to-day problems. Another thing how to improve is meditate regularly. At least twice a day will be good. If you have more time, you can meditate any number of times. There's no limitations here, but at least twice will help you first thing in the morning, so that your day is spent well and with fruitful results. And before you retire to bed, you meditate so that you get a sound sleep and you feel healthy the next morning. Okay, and also one of the ways to improve is walk in the forest, spend time more in the nature. It helps you to cool down, to improve on your subtle system as well. All right, next slide, please. Okay, now we'll meditate before we listen to Srimataji's talk, so that we can be in a very good position to absorb Srimataji's lecture. So let's place both our hands, but before that, we have to raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in Bandhan, a protective shield over our aura. Let's collectively raise the Kundalini very humbly and gracefully. You can look at your center of the palm, just go around slowly and tie a knot over your fontanel bone area. Just very gently, because you're awakening the mothering energy within you. So with complete reverence, with complete humility, we bring our attention, we raise our Kundalini. This time tie 2 knots. And finally, we raise for the 3rd time and tie 3 knots. We do this because we have 3 channels. So we put a protective shield to raise our Kundalini now 3 times. Very humbly, we keep her there And we put a protective shield over our aura. Okay, it's from left hip to the right hip. 7 times. 1, 2. Attention on the Sahasrara chakra, the 7th, the limbic area. Now with our hands, both our palms upright, place it on your lap. Just keep your attention. You can give a gentle massage if you want to. You can focus there, your attention, if there should not be any thoughts. Just we'll enjoy the meditation shortly. Before that, we'll just do a little clearing to recap whatever we've learned. So let's place both our hands on Mother Earth first. We pray to Mother Earth. Oh, Divine Mother Earth, please forgive us for stepping on your ground. We also thank you for all your blessings and for keeping us in balance. We pray that you continue to help us to be in balance, to be stable, to have gravity within us. You're sitting on the chair, both your palms pointing towards the Mother Earth. If you're sitting on the ground, both palms touching the Mother Earth. Continue to keep your right hand on Mother Earth, the left hand on your lap. Now we will do the clearing for the left channel. This left channel is governed by the earth element. So you keep your right hand on the Mother Earth, left hand facing Sri Mahadev's photograph. And here we pray to Mother Earth again to remove all the imbalances of the left channel into the earth element. O Divine Mother Earth, kindly purify our left channel, our Ida Nadi. All our emotional imbalances, all the lethargy for the day, our conditionings, all these to be sucked into the earth element. Let our desire only be pure, to be one with the all-pervading power. Slowly bring back your right hand on the lap. Now you clear your right channel by putting your left hand towards the ether element, the sky, towards the sky. Again here, you pray to the ether element to absorb all that is impure, all that is imbalance of the right channel. Excessive heat, too much of planning, all our ego, our impure actions, all to be sucked into the ether element. Now we'll focus on the center Muladhara chakra, the Sushumna Nadi. The right channel is also Pingala Nadi. Now the central channel is Sushumna Nadi. This is the place where our seeking takes place, our evolution. So let's pray that we evolve and ascend in our spirituality. We can now play some music. Keep your attention on the center of the limbic area, the fontanelle area, the soft spot. And we'll just go in silence. Be in silence for a few minutes with music to assist us and remain calm. Let's slowly open our eyes. And we'll maintain the silence within us and we'll watch Sri Mataji's talk. The first talk is about materialism versus generosity.
When we talk of materialism, we are acting against our Mother Earth. Instead of learning from her subtler qualities, we are trying to exploit her, to dig her out, to use her for our selfish motives. What does she do to us? She creates these beautiful fruits for you to eat. She creates beautiful trees for you to make furniture, to make nice houses. She gives you green grass to soothe your nerves. She carries so many rivers and so many huge big oceans on her being. She is always larger than the largest of oceans. Such a great thing as she is, what do we do to her is to exploit her fully, indiscriminately. Then the reactions are setting. The beautiful cycle of nature is broken by our aggressive attitude and absolutely indiscreet. Then this Mother Earth doesn't do anything as such herself, not much. But then the ether starts acting, and you have problems, what we call as acid rains, plastic, all kinds of problems that come out of this indiscreet creation. When we started making machinery without any balance, we started producing machinery. Just like mad. As a result of that, now we have become slaves of machines. We can't do anything with our own hands. Because of machines, people have become unemployed. As I have said many a times, that machines are for us, we are not for the machines. But today the situation is very different. We are entirely into the hands of machines. Again the same indiscreet behavior. Again the same imbalances. Mother Earth teaches us balance. If she was not in a balance, we would have been all finished. She teaches us gravity. She teaches us how to be attractive to another person without the other person knowing about it, feeling about it, without enslaving, without mesmerizing, without obliging, to attract and to give without expectations. Without any expectations, she gives us. Whether we respect her or not, whether we treat her or not, we give her. Possessiveness is not the quality of Mother Earth. She doesn't possess anyone. For example, if you are an Indian, you can come to England. You can go anywhere. You can live anywhere. She doesn't possess anyone as such. We only, the human beings, have made this world into different countries, different places, all our own ideas of stupidity. There's only one world. There's only one world God has created. He has not created. It's rather awkward. All right, now better. It's all right, now better. It's rather awkward. No. She has not created all these nations. Only there are ravines through which big rivers flow. Sometimes, wherever she has raised herself, there are mountains. These are her different durations and different varieties, just to create beauty. Supposing the whole world was like a bald-headed gentleman, what would have happened to us? First of all, we all would have slipped out, I think. Or else, what would have happened if it was nothing but just all over the forest? Or all over only the mountains? Or all over just the rivers? To create the beauty, she has used all these things to make us happy, to give us joy, to entertain us. She created all this beautiful stage for us. And what do? We have divided her into parts. That this is my country, this is your country, this is their country. When we die, what is our country? We are all dead bodies. Whether you are buried in a church or in the open, you are all in the Mother Earth. What is our country is that we are the Mother Earth. So we have to understand that this body is made out of that Mother Earth to which it has to go. And we are stupid to feel that we belong to this country or to that country. Of course, this is the greatest miracle of the Maya, that people know this, but still they do not want to believe it. There are so many truths they know, they are sure, they know about it, but they don't want to believe it. Or they believe it, but they don't want to accept it. And even if they accept it, they don't want to know about it. It's a funny human miracle that they know that nothing belongs to us. When we come on this earth, our hands are like this. When we go, everything is like this.
We'll continue to listen to another short clipping on the preservation of Mother Earth.
And also the idea is to give more encouragement to handicrafts and to art. Because so many times I have told that a little of clay you can take and make it into a beautiful thing which is worth such a lot. So why should we exhaust this Mother Earth? Why not we have few artistic nice things instead of having so many things? But if you go in the shops now, you don't get anything. You don't get silk, you cannot get this, you cannot get that. So difficult to get anything natural because people are only making unnatural things. Whatever it is, in that also you should create beauty. If you start creating beauty, then we'll try to preserve it and use it sparingly instead of having thousands of nonsensical things. Everything disposal. After some time, we'll have to have human beings who are disposal. We'll have to dispose them off. How will they live on this earth? If we do not understand that we have to live on this earth with its limitations. So I've been telling you many a times, take to artistic things. Take to handmade things, more to handmade. Don't go too much to this. At least even if you have to buy something which is, say, artificial, at least see to it that it is artistic. So, once you have a great desire, today is the day they want the whole world to pray for the preservation of Mother Earth. That's why I started this topic, that we should pray that we all should develop art, develop for ourselves, give as presents to others, and also to use artistic things made of artists. We can have few things, but artistic, which expresses art. not cheap things. In the whole of France, what I saw was that into everything these plastics has crept in, whether it is cotton, whether it is silk, whether it is wool. It can enter into everywhere except for the brains of human beings. It's horrible. So whatever it is, in that also see that you buy artistic things, not plain, horrible, cheap things. All right? So this is what we have to today. Also, you have to pray to me when you are doing puja that, oh Mother, please save our earth. Give people wisdom that they should behave themselves and they should be conscious. And every Sahajogi should be conscious about how much energy he is using of electricity, of telephones, or of water, or of anything. We have to be frugal about it. If we do not take the responsibility of these things, then it will not penetrate anywhere else. So it is for you to do it. You have to take it up in your everyday life as a part and parcel of your life, that you try to save the energy of this Mother Earth. It's very important.
So now I'll hand over to my dear friend Anu, who has been also with us from the first day of the 21-day program and now extension to the advanced class. So let's welcome Anu to continue with the session. Anu, over to you.
Thank you, Mahesh. I just want to do a quick check. Can everyone hear me clearly today? I hope so. Let us know if you're still having problems with the sound. So if we could move on, thank you, to the next slide. What we're going to do today is to clear the negative energies and the imbalances in our Muladhara chakra, right? Now, when we do clearing in Sahaja Yoga, that means that we are clearing the negative energies from either our chakras or from the different channels, the left channel, right channel, or the center channel. Now, in Sahaja Yoga, as you have heard Sri Mataji speak just now, we go for things which are natural. We are at one with nature. We do not ignore nature. We are part and parcel of the whole of the creation. So as we clear, we would seek the help of the various elements to clear the negativities, the imbalances that are impacting our chakras. For the Muladhara chakra, the element of the Muladhara chakra is earth. And so we would then seek the help of the Muladhara chakra. We would seek the help of the earth element to clear our Muladhara chakra. Our body is made of 5 natural elements. And as in the next few weeks, as you learn about the other chakras, the Swadhisthana chakra, which is above Muladhara, and Nabi chakra, which is above that, you will also come to understand that each of these chakras are associated with an element. The next chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, for example, its element is fire. So as you go further, you will understand that the Nabi chakra, which is chakra number 3, the element associated with the Nabi chakra is water, and so forth. So one interesting thing that you can note is, as we go up higher along the subtle system, each element that is associated with the next chakra that is higher gets lighter. Earth is the most heaviest element, and that is the element of the first chakra, Muladhara. And then it's fire, and then it's water, and so forth, right? So let us see how we can use the earth element to clear our Muladhara chakra. In addition to all the qualities of Mother Earth that Sri Mataji spoke of just now, and how we should preserve Mother Earth, how we should respect Mother Earth, we also very humbly would ask this magnificent Mother Earth to clear us, because we're just one tiny human being on this vast earth element. And so we get the help of Mother Earth to clear our chakra this way. First, let us clear. So, if you look at a chakra is like this. If you look at it as a circle, right? So when we speak about left chakra, right chakra, center chakra, some of you might be wondering why. So if you look at a chakra as something that's round, on the left-hand side of the chakra, that's what we commonly refer to as the left side of the chakra. We would say left Muladhara. It doesn't mean that there is a Muladhara chakra on our left channel. No, it is the left side of the Muladhara chakra. Then when we speak about the right Muladhara, it is actually the right side of the Muladhara chakra. And of course, then the center Muladhara is the center part of the Muladhara chakra. Okay, so how do we clear? Let's start our clearing from the left first, and then the right, and then the center. Okay, so first, let us clear our left Muladhara chakra. It's similar to how we clear our left channel. If you're sitting on the ground, you would put your left hand on your lap, and you would take your right hand and place it on Mother Earth like this, right? If you're sitting on a chair, then you would just let your right hand hang loose, facing down, right? Then we ask Mother Earth very humbly and very sincerely. We would say, Mother Earth, please purify and improve my left Muladhara chakra. You could also ask Mother Earth to please remove the negative energies and the imbalances affecting the left side of our Muladhara chakra. So you can ask this quietly in your heart, and let's sit for a while and allow Mother Earth to clear the left side of our Muladhara chakra. Ask like a child asking your mother. Now, let us ask Mother Earth to clear the right side of our Muladhara chakra. So we place our right palm on our lap like this, and we take our left palm. If we are sitting on the ground, we would place our left palm on the ground. If we're sitting on a chair, just let the left hand hang loose with the palm facing down, fingers facing down. And we ask our Mother Earth, please purify and improve our right Muladhara chakra. Mother Earth, please remove all the negative energies and the imbalances of our right Muladhara chakra. Please absorb all the imbalances into your earth element. Please cleanse us. Some of us might start to feel sensations on the palm that is open. You might start to feel coolness, which means that the clearing is taking place. You might start to feel some tingling or some catches on your palm. That will tell you which chakra is catching, which chakra needs to be cleared. And we can share this at the end. And now let us ask for Mother Earth's help to clear the center of our Muladhara chakra. So place both your hands on the ground like this if you're sitting on the ground. Otherwise, you can just let both your hands hang loose with your fingers facing the earth. And we would ask, dear Mother Earth, please establish the principle of innocence and wisdom within us. Please remove all the negative energies and the imbalances affecting our center Muladhara chakra. Please absorb all of these imbalances and negativities into your earth element. Slowly open our eyes. I'd like to share something about innocence with everyone. You know, when we speak about the Muladhara chakra, you've heard the facilitators, all of us speak about this quality of innocence. Now, what is the relationship between innocence and Mother Earth? If you look around us, if you look at Mother Earth, if you look at the trees, the plants, the flowers, the rivers, the mountains, you would notice that they all have one very important element, a common element that runs through all of them. They have no malice, they have no spite in them. They are innocent. The basis of Mother Nature is innocence. And that being the case, it's time for us to pause and start understanding that we are part and parcel of this creation. We are part and parcel of the whole. And similarly, we have this quality of innocence within us, and we cannot run away from it. As much as we might think we are not innocent anymore because we're adults and we've got personality traits that may not be very innocent, don't worry about that. Innocence is like gold. A nugget of gold could be buried underground for thousands of years, but when it is discovered and when we remove the dirt from it, it will still be gold. It cannot be tarnished. Our innocence is like that. We can never, ever lose our innocence, no matter what we have done in our lives. So understand that, have faith that we have our innocence intact. Whatever we've done in our lives, it can be forgiven. All of that can be removed, and the innocence can be seen, it can be felt. So every day as we meditate, try to improve the strength of our Muladhara chakra. Try to let the innocence that is so innate, that is a part of us, let that innocence slowly start to come forward. And when that happens, then we will start seeing the quality of wisdom coming forth within us. Because when we are innocent, then our mind is clear. We see with clarity and we start being wise. Wisdom is different from intelligence. Wisdom is knowing from the heart and from the brain, and where the brain and the heart integrate, and we know what is right and what is wrong. And we only get that when we are innocent. So try to work on your Muladhara chakra. Even the next few weeks, as you progress to your other chakras, always start your meditation with clearing your Muladhara chakra and asking Mother Earth to establish the quality of innocence within you. Okay, now let's do this. Let's do a short meditation before we go into the Q&A session. Atul, if we could have Shri Mataji's, thank you. So let's just place both our palms on the ground. Let's surrender to Mother Earth. And let's not think. And let her bring out the quality of innocence within us. Let's just be a child and let our mother cleanse us. Remember, we are not this body. We are not this mind. We are the innocence. Let's slowly open our eyes. And that brings us to the end of our session for today. Mahesh and I are available. We'll be very happy to take any questions that you might have for us today.
Thank you, Anu, for the lovely meditation and beautiful explanation on Muladhara Chakra and Mother Earth. Yeah.
I hope everyone had a nice experience today with the meditation.
Is there any questions from any one of you?
You could also unmute yourselves and ask your questions. Mahesh, did we tell them about the color that's associated?
Yeah, we've told them. So I was just thinking once this segment is over, then we'll ask them some quiz.
Ah, it's a quiz. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Just to make them a bit.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Thank you for organizing such a lovely session. It's really very good. I don't know what it does, but I feel happy after every time I try meditate. So I think this is end result. I am more happier, and one day I'll be happiest. So my question here is, when we meditate, so I'm a slow learner. I keep seeing these videos again and again just to see if I'm missing anything. How do we know that our chakras are balanced now, or we are on the right path?
Okay. Anu, would you like to answer that or?
Sure, great question. So I see your name, your initial is S, your surname is Malhotra. May I know your name, please?
Yes, my name is Suman.
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 Okay, so Suman, great question, Suman. When will we know that we are balanced? So it is a process that is ongoing every day. And I say that because we live in a world where all of us householders, we go to work, we come back, we have family, we have issues. We don't have the benefit or the luxury of not having to deal with problems and challenges every day. So as we sit down and we meditate and we cleanse ourselves, the next day, when we wake up in the morning, we might be hit with a challenge or a problem, or something might happen that's going to take our attention away. And then we start catching, right? We might go out somewhere to a place that is not very healthy. There might be, we might go into a meeting where everyone is tense and angry because they're rushing to meet a deadline. And we tend to absorb that negativity and that tenseness and the stress from them. So then we get caught up again. So as and when we clear ourselves, we are also exposing ourselves to the not so nice things there. And that's why we got to keep clearing ourselves every day. It's a lot like brushing our teeth every day. We have to brush our teeth. We have to have a bath every day. Similarly, we need to always ensure that we have time to meditate and cleanse ourselves and recharge ourselves. It doesn't mean that every day we go back, like if we cleanse ourselves a little bit today, it doesn't mean that next day we go back to ground zero. No. If we are disciplined, if we manage to keep our attention internally on ourselves, on our spirit, which resides in our left heart, if we manage to not have our attention frittered and distracted by the silly things that happen around us, then we might take 2 steps forward and we might just take 1 step back, right? So it all depends on us. If we decide today I'm going to skip the clearing, then maybe we might get 1 step down, right? But maybe if on that particular day we are diligent, we might go 3 steps up and 1 step down. So it all depends on us. It's a daily thing. And the good part is that you will keep getting better and better and better if you work on it. So it's all dependent on you.
Right.
If I may add a little bit, I know we can also feel that we are in balance because we can, if we are peaceful within ourselves, so we know that we are also now improving in our subtle system. So we don't react too much, but we are calm and composed and, be peaceful. So it helps also to be in our state. Peaceful, that somebody was asking about Corina, that how do we know whether the negativities are there or not, It's just that, like what Anu has explained, and also, if you're feeling calm, of course, we are challenged every day without fail. We meet a lot of different characters in our life. Even our temperament changes from time to time, from hour to hour, depending on our work stress, family stress, whatever stress, So you just have to put our attention on Sahasrara and do our regular, diligently we have to do our clearing, food soaking. It helps you to relieve most of your pressure, your tension within our subtle system. And also meditation is very important. Every day, if you meditate 5-10 minutes, it makes a lot of difference. I think Anu can vouch. She's been practicing for more than 20 years. I've been practicing also for 25 years. It doesn't matter the number of years, but how deep and how faithful we are within, in our meditation, ourselves. That is most important. It does not matter the number of years. It's how faithful you do it, diligently you do your meditation is what counts.
Yes,
you want to add, Anu?
Yeah, so I saw a question by Corina just now. It's disappeared. Maybe it was deleted, but I think she was asking how to face the negativities in the world when we go out every day. Very simple. Every day before I go out, I will raise my Kundalini like this. Remember, you do it 3 times and then you do a bandhan. I will do that every time I go out of my home, because my home is the safe sanctuary. And when I go out to the big, bad, ugly world out there, I raise my Kundalini and I do a bandhan. It keeps me safe from any kind of harm. It keeps me safe from negative people. Sometimes if you know that you're going to be coming face to face with a negative human being and you don't like it, say you need to go into a meeting and you know that they're going to be there, take a moment, sit down where you are, raise your Kundalini and do a bandhan. Sometimes it can be odd. You might feel embarrassed to do that in front of other people who don't know about Sahaja Yoga. Use your attention. Use your attention, sit quietly and raise your Kundalini with your attention. So with your attention, you can do that hand movement, raise your Kundalini, tie the first knot. Then slowly, gently with your attention, raise your Kundalini, tie the second knot and the third knot. Then with your attention, give yourself a bandhan, an arc over you 7 times. You do that and then you walk in and face that negative situation. You will be 100% protected. I can vouch for that. That's happened to me.
Same here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anu.
Sure. Do you want to take the next question, Mahesh?
What's the question here?
So Ruby is saying how to be childlike in this world where innocence is challenged and attacked every day.
Yeah. Innocent, children, they don't have, like what Anu mentioned earlier, they are not malicious. They don't have any, vengeful or revengeful attitude. So we have to just be very cool and calm. Whatever challenges, of course, definitely in this world of modern, everybody is chasing money and materialism and power. So many things are being challenged within us. So what we do is just remain calm and like a child, take it like a play. Everything is joy for them. It is so important that we don't take it too much into our heart and spoil our spirit. You take a long time to clear yourself. So just be happy. Of course, children are also being attacked and all that, but we just have to remain simple and humble like them, joyful most of the time. When you're feeling joy, your spirit is always there to help you. And whenever you're faced with challenges, just put your attention on Sahasrara and ask for Mother Kundalini's help. She's ever willing to, protect you, guide you, and make you joyous again. So she's just waiting, whether you're asking her or not. We have to ask her. Very humbly, we have to ask because she's ever ready to help us. It's just that sometimes we, with our ego and all that, we tend to forget things like this. But it's a reminder for us. We'll be tested. Don't give up. It's just a challenge for all of us to keep our faith intact and always remember the divine is always there to protect us, to guide us, and be childlike. That's the main quality in the innocence, the wisdom, innocence, joy. These are the qualities of the Muladhara Chakra. So it's very important, like what Anu also mentioned earlier, that we have to keep our Muladhara Chakra, clear our Muladhara Chakra every day without fail. And we always desire that it becomes strong and healthy. So if it is strong and healthy, your foundation is strong, so you can help the other chakras because it's taking care of all the other chakras as well. So your foundation should be strong. So does that answer your question, Ruby?
I think, Mahesh, the point you made just now about asking help from our Kundalini, that's a great point, because we sometimes tend to think that, innocence is being challenged every day out there in the world, and we feel that we are alone. We feel that we are being attacked. Our innocence is being challenged, but we forget that, hey, we've got a huge army with us that believes in innocence. We've got Mother Earth that is innocence. She's on our side. We've got Mother Nature, we've got the trees and the sky and the clouds. All of these elements are innocent. We've got the plants, we've got the sun, everything is innocent. Our Kundalini is innocent. All of these elements are innocent, and they are going to help us to maintain and sustain our innocence. So we're not alone.
Correct. Yeah.
We've got the best
Absolutely.
army, I guess, to be innocent.
And sitting on Mother Earth is one of my favorites sport, So I'm sure all of us also enjoy greeneries. It helps your eyesight. It helps you to remain calm, composed, so it helps you in a very, very subtle way.
We've got a question from Padmini Mahesh. She's
Yeah.
asking, can we cleanse our Muladhara chakra with foot soaking?
Definitely. Because, when you're sitting on the foot soaking, you're using all the elements there. The salt is actually the Mother Earth that you put into the water. So water is there. You're using a fire. You're sitting in the ether element is there. So every element is there: fire, light, water, Mother Earth. Everything is there. So
The
it
salt.
helps.
Sorry,
Yes.
Manish, the salt represents the earth element in foot soaking.
Yes. So you just have to sit on the foot soaking, and foot soaking actually helps to strengthen the first three chakra very much. So when your foundation is strong, the further up, if you want to go higher, it's much easier. So foot soaking, that's why our founder Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi has always emphasized on two things. One is meditation, and second thing is foot soaking. Very important. Like we're having our bath to cleanse our external body, so our physical body. So similarly, you do your foot soaking to cleanse your subtle body, so that the chakras are in good condition.
Felix has got a comment.
Yeah.
He says that in our daily life, every day, we are surrounded by the frequency, which is high and low, and it triggers our energy. Well, I'm not sure what you mean, Felix, by frequency, high and lower, but I think you might be referring to the fluctuations in the energy around us. I think what we need to remember is that the energy within us is our Mother Kundalini. She is steady. No matter what happens, she is intelligent, she is steady and strong and steadfast. So no matter what is the energy around us, if we can have our attention on our Mother Kundalini, we'll be fine. We will not be impacted. The tricky part is having our attention on our Mother Kundalini, being quiet enough to place our attention on our Mother Kundalini. That's the tricky part.
Always remember her, that she's given us our self-realization, and we have to be thankful and always pray to her that, that our self-realization gets even more established day by day.
Yeah.
Any other question, Anu?
No, so I'm not seeing any more questions. Yeah, Felix had a comment, the energy may affect our emotions. Yeah, that's right. Alrighty, folks. Just wondering if there are any more last questions, or would anyone like to share their experience? You've been doing this for some time now. Would you like to share what it's been like for you? You can unmute, you can ask to be unmuted, and you can share.
If they don't have, we can ask them little questions just to recap their memory.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Leon.
I tried I did the Muladhara clearing at the beach today, and I found it quite good. But I also found, I don't know, the surrounding was good and it was a good environment, and I found it very beneficial for me. But I did one quite some time ago, and it was in a completely natural environment that's sort of kind of been untouched. I found that the vibration of the area was quite unique and quite different. The intensity seemed a lot stronger in the complete natural environment, rather than where I was at the beach, where there was, I guess, the cut lawns and landscaped and all that sort of stuff. Do you find the same? Do you find that the complete natural environment seems to have a lot higher, cleaner vibration to it, of energy feeling?
Yeah, generally, if there are less people there, if it's less disturbed by human beings, it's going to have
Better vibrations.
really good vibrations. I want to share an experience I had years ago as I was flying into Auckland in New Zealand. As most of us know, New Zealand is a gorgeously beautiful country with a very, very small population. I think they have a population of 5 to 6 million human beings. That's all over both the islands, North and the South Island. And because of that, a large part of New Zealand is untouched. And I was pretty, in my early days of Saja Yoga, and I like to experiment. So as we were landing from the plane, I put my hands out like this to feel the vibrations of New Zealand, and I just could feel coolness on both my palms. And I was kind of surprised. And then it sunk in that a large part of it is so untouched that the vibrations are still very good there. So yeah, test, experiment.
Yeah, because in nature, even the forest, when you walk in the forest, the nature is there. They are so innocent. The trees, the plants, whatever is there. So it gives you the calmness that, that's why people like to go for trekking and all those things, because to get the peace of mind there. Very.
That's what I find. Yeah, the calmness is intense.
Yes.
It's so intense. It's very strong. It's just it's quite overwhelming. You can't control not feeling that intensity of, and just being brought right down to really calm and relaxed, just so at peace with everything. It's just it's quite. I just noticed that intensity was quite. Yeah. It's quite different in different environments, but yeah, okay. So I guess those environments are the ones that we should be trying to meditate in, ideally.
Is it common to feel, I don't know, how would I explain, is it calm or is it, I cannot say lazy, but as you are saying, the foot soaking in sea, once I was out for a class and the time was clashing in March for the class. So I did my foot soaking in sea as I was there near in the library. So I came out. I did, and I attended this meditation session in there. So there was a difference. There was a difference when I do foot soaking at home and when I did that time. After the meditation, I was like light, like something gone out of me into the water. I was so light, and I was just feeling like 80% of weight. I don't know if, because I definitely didn't reduce my body weight, but it was like a kind of lightness in me.
Yeah, we believe about 70%, at least 70% of our impurities gets cleansed through foot soaking. So that's why foot soaking is a very important cleansing method that we normally do before we retire to bed, so that you get purified as much as possible. You have to do it daily, because we accumulate daily, right? So over the years we may have accumulated. So, and when you do foot soaking, your mind is alert. You feel very fresh. You feel light. Everything is positive sign. So it's important that you can even do twice. Sometimes when we go out and you feel exhausted and all that, you can come back and sit and foot soaking for 5-10 minutes. That's all you need. Not that you sit there for 20 minutes or half an hour. It's just 5-10 minutes. It makes a lot of difference.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Suman, about foot soaking by the sea.
Yeah.
You're right. You see, because when we foot soak at home, we are vibrating a small pail of water. So when we foot soak in the sea, the sea is like Mother Earth. It's huge, it's humongous, and we're just that one little human being. So whilst we think that we've got all these negativities in us, but to the sea, it is very minute, and the sea is so powerful that the sea will just suck away and take away all the negativities from us. That's why you said you felt so much lighter, like 80%. You felt like your body weight just went down so much. That is the sea sucking away the negativity within us. When I get the chance to foot soak by the sea, in the sea, I just stand by the shore and I raise my kundalini and I do a bandhan. And sometimes if there are a lot of people walking by the beach, and I don't want them to think that I'm doing something odd, then I would raise my kundalini and do a bandhan with my attention. And then I just stand by the seashore and I put both my hands like this and I face the sea. And yeah, the experience is amazing. Yeah.
So like what we mentioned earlier on Monday, when you're foot soaking in the beach or in the sea, make sure you open your eyes, it's very important to keep your eyes open.
Yeah, because the waves,
Yeah.
the tendency to sort of lull us
Yes.
into a sense of, yeah. So please open your eyes and be aware.
Right.
So can we get can we ask you some questions just to recap about the Muladhara Chakra? Yeah. So what color is the Muladhara Chakra?
Red.
Yeah, coral red. All right. It's coral red. Very good. How many petals does it have?
4.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. You're very attentive students. And then what shall we ask some more? Give us some of the qualities of the Muladhara Chakra.
Innocence,
Very good.
wisdom,
Good. Oh, good. Meghna is saying joy,
Brilliant.
innocence. Yes. What else?
purity.
Purity.
Yes. Yeah. Brilliant.
Anything else?
There's one more question, Mahesh. And it's from Gloria.
Okay.
She's asking, is there a difference between only doing foot soaking and going full body into the ocean? A body soak.
Yeah, it's good. Body soak is also good. It helps to relieve the tension that you have within you. But foot soaking also helps in many ways. But body soak is, you can't do it every time, but once in a while you do it, you feel light, like you go for swimming, right? So after that, you feel very fresh and rejuvenated like that. So similarly, even if you want to have, a little bit of salt, you can add, and you want to bathe also, it's okay, no problem. We've done it, from our body. We just pour the water to cleanse ourselves, to purify ourselves. So you can just do some experiment, because Sage Yoga is about experimenting and experiencing. And then you can just jot down what's the difference that you feel, You can keep a book and jot down whatever you do and what is your experience. This will help you to enhance our meditation as well. It's good to have a notebook and, jot down your experience. Sometimes, it come in handy. Next time you can share your experiences with all of us. Yeah.
That's a great idea, Mahesh.
Yes.
Yeah, and you can also see your progress. If you
Yeah.
go back and read your notes, say 3 months from now, you will see the difference. You will learn a bit more. So before,
just 2 more questions, Anu, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Just give us what are the organs that are involved in this Muladhara Chakra? Anyone? Okay, very good. Very good.
Memory.
Excellent. Yeah, memory. Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah, very good.
Digestive would be more of
the
the Nabi chakra, which we will learn in maybe 3 lessons from now. Yeah. Emotions are more of the left channel, right? So the left channel is the channel of emotions, whereas the right channel is the channel of activity.
Okay, one last question. I know would you like to ask them any of the questions?
No, I think you've covered all the questions,
Yeah.
Mahesh.
So the basic, how do you cleanse the Muladhara chakra?
Right.
by Mother Earth,
Yeah,
with the help of
Meditate
Mother
while
Earth.
sitting on earth.
Mother
Right.
Earth, very good, excellent. So all your
Brilliant.
with
Yes.
brilliant flying colors. So we will before we end the session, maybe Anu, we can just have a short meditation and then we wrap up, and we look forward to seeing all of you again on Friday for the Swadhisthana Chakra. So
Okay.
please don't forget to clear yourself, foot soaking, meditation, and jot down whatever experience that you may encounter, right? So I know just very short meditation, and then we can raise Kundalini in one.
Sure. Before we do that last meditation for today, if I might just ask everyone, you heard Sri Mataji speaking about Mother Earth, how vast and beautiful and majestic she is, and how she looks after all of us. She contains the oceans and the rivers and everything. I mean, she's keeping us anchored to her, and every day we go about our lives without being disturbed, without even knowing how much Mother Earth is actually looking after us. Could I ask this, and feel free, if you want to do this from your heart, in the mornings as we get out of bed, before we let our feet touch the ground, might we say a quiet prayer in our hearts to thank Mother Earth, right? Dear Mother Earth, we might say, thank you for allowing me to exist on you, and we might ask Mother Earth to please forgive us for touching her with our feet. Let's try to inculcate that respect and the recognition for what she does for us every day. So if we could just tell her in the mornings before our feet hit the ground, please forgive us for allowing us, please forgive us for letting our feet touch you today. Right? And with that, let's close our eyes. Let's place our palms on our laps. And let us surrender to our Mother Kundalini and to our Mother Earth. And let us thank Sri Mataji for giving us all of this knowledge, for explaining all of this to us, for reconnecting us with our true self, for teaching us the true meaning of our lives. Let's slowly open our eyes and gently, with reverence and respect, let us raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance. Okay, so until we meet again, enjoy your connection with Mother Earth.
Thank you, Atul, for being the tech
Thanks,
today. Yeah.
thanks, Atul. Atul is our strength, our tech support strength, who makes all of this possible for everyone.
Thank you, everyone, and see you all on Friday. Good night.
On Friday. Bye-bye.